Right, afternoon, as you can see, had a haircut today. Thought I'd get it done because, like, my kids were thinking about taking me on a Father's Day birthday, not Father's Day birthday, a Father's Day dinner on Sunday, but they've changed their mind from Sunday to Saturday because it's my son's girlfriend's birthday, and they're all going to have a get together at their mother's house. And I'm not invited because me and my ex-wife never gets on. You know, every time I see her, I say hello, but she doesn't say anything back to me, you know. So Saturday might be going out for a meal with my 3 kids, 3 grandkids, and my son-in-law and my son's girlfriend. So, you know, I thought I'd get an haircut. Right, one bag right today while I was out getting my haircut. I will show you one thing I bought from Lidl's today at $4.99, and these are Forstner drill bits, or what they're called. And I don't have any of these that I know of, so I thought I'd get them. I think they're mainly for woodworking. $4.99. They had some stuff there. Like they had like a circus or what I was thinking about getting, which was like 30 quid. But it doesn't come with a battery, and the battery is like 20 quid. And you can get a circus saw, you know, for about 35 pounds on Temu or AliExpress, and that's local. So anyway, I used to have a circular saw, but I think my daughter took it. Not my daughter, my sister took it when they came in and done a bit of sorting out. I did say that they can take some stuff, but I didn't think they were going to take, you know, my expensive tools. Right, what's this light in the floor? Don't say what's in there. If I burp, then I apologise because I just haven't had enough chicken and chips right up the road. Christ, these are small. I wanted some dowel sticks, but look at the size of those fucking things. What am I going to do with those? They don't even look like they've been actually made with a Dowling tool. I think they've probably just been trimmed down from a stick and made into these. Well, I've got some bigger ones than that. Yes, I do, because I think these are some dowels. And I only bought these because they were cheap, and it saved me making them even myself. Although I do want to make some myself, but these are the ones I wanted. Not these fucking things. I suppose they'd be okay for if I'm doing some miniature stuff, but yeah, these are better. No, so I do want to get into doing a bit of woodworking, learning more about that. So I only done like a little bit of woodworking, making miniature dollhouse chairs and tables, and some crosses, crucifixes. That's all I did really make. Right, we got some wood, which I wanted because I want to make some miniature tools, like miniature. I mean a very miniature table saw, and a mini kind of dual press mini jigsaw. So I bought these. I think they're the same size. Yep, same size. I just noticed that we have got some more dowels, which are slightly smaller than these ones. So we've got 3 different types of dowels. Right. Oh, these are stepper motors, which I wanted. I ordered 3 lots of 3, I think. Yeah, because some of my projects are going to be using these. So instead of having like, you know, because I did originally buy the a stepper motor with the on and off switch, and I had to like keep soldering the on and off switch onto the actual stepper motor circuit board. Then when I found that they'd done these ones where it's already got a built-in on and off switch and a control, and I started buying these. There should be 3 lots of these actually. That's true. Yeah, 3. So 3 lots of stepper motors. So that helps with my projects. Still haven't found a place to put all my other stuff yet. All the other stuff's in the box on the floor from yesterday. Right, I think this is wood as well. Yeah, it's definitely wood. Yeah, you can see, and it's like 5 pieces. So I wouldn't really want to use that with that. If I'm going to make like a miniature saw or something here, then I'll either use that or use that. I won't mix and match. They'll make it look a bit weird. Right, these. What are these? These look like drill bits, I think. Specific type of drill bits. Yeah, more dowel making tools. So I want bigger ones of these. If I get some, find some wood, I can drill and make some bigger ones of those if I want. That's the reason I started buying these, so I can make my own dowels, but because I ain't got the wood for it at the moment, and I was thinking that if I'm going to start trying to build some small stuff which needs dowels, so I can connect them more easily, then I might as well get some dowels. Right, in here, it's just a mini chuck. Feels a bit greasy actually. I think I bought that to make like one of the small mini tools. The only reason I want to make some mini tools is because, like, you know, if it's just like a little quick saw and it's only a small piece of wood, then I'd rather have something that I've made to use to actually cut small bits of wood with. If it's something bigger, then I've got my table saw, or I've got my precision saw, or I've got my hand saw, or I've got my table saw, the big one, or I've got the other little table saw. And another packet of dowels. I think they're the same size as these ones, yeah. Same size as those. Two little things. I don't know what this is. I can't remember what this is. don't even remember actually ordering that, but if anyone knows what that is, let me know, because I can't remember even ordering that. And I don't even know what it's for. Let's get my magnifying glass. I can't read this shit. 1-piece 6mm, 1/4-inch shank, 3-blade, a double bearing flush trim, router bit, professional woodworking, milling cutter. Well, I don't have a miller. I have a grinder, but I don't think that will work in it. That's probably something I bought thinking it might work in my grinder, and it's not going to work. Well, it's not a grinder, it's the for the fucking hell, dowsing machine, which I bought. And the last item is this extender, I believe it is. Yeah, an extender for the grinding machine. Yeah, grinder. Yeah, these two weird. Well, span, I don't know what that's for. I think it might be to tighten it up. Because it does fit in there. So I did buy more stuff for the grinder, actually. For the dowsing machine. The dowser. I did buy, as I say, these, and I bought other stuff from AliExpress a little while ago, as you might remember. Now, I think I've got some more stuff coming from either Temu or AliExpress, but it's not going to be much more. And I'm not going to buy any more stuff because I am running out of money fucking badly. You know, I hate to say how much I've spent on all this stuff because it hasn't been cheap. You know, like the mini table saw cost me like £50. The table fast I got from Lidl's was like £20. The sanders, the grinder, and the dowsing were all around about £20, £25 each. No, then you got all these bits and pieces, you know, the cost of these. I know they're cheap, but out of everything, I'll probably spend about £500-600 on stuff on AliExpress and Temu combined. And stuff from Amazon as well. Now, when you start a hobby, it is going to be bloody expensive, as you know, because you buy one tool and that tool might not be what you need, so you have to go out and buy another tool. That tool might work, but then when you start on something else, you need another tool and another tool and another tool. So the point being is that you do tend to spend out hundreds, even thousands of pounds for a hobby. It's like when I was building my Apple and Android apps, the Ghost Hunt and stuff like that, I spent out a lot of money, talking enough about £2,000, and I didn't make nothing back on it, so I closed that down. You know, I've got more of my apps still, but I didn't make any money selling it, so it's kind of a failed hobby that was. I still, got them. I can still build them, but it's a failure in trying to sell anything. I say with any hobby that you have, it costs a lot of money. Like milk detecting. I used to do milk detecting. I've got 4 different milk detectors. And I can't even go out and do that now because my knees are fucking knackered up. So I can't bend down and like kneel on the floor and dig, kind of thing. Fishing, I still got my fishing gear. I was going to start fishing again this year, but due to like my mental health and illnesses I've got, allergies, hay fever, asthma, that's playing a bit of a negative role in wanting me to get out and do some open air, fresh kind of like hobbies. Even just walking around, tires me out. Same with magnet fishing. I used to love magnet fishing, and I've not even done that for years. What else is there? With bushcrafting camping. I've not even been to my bushcraft. I keep wanting to go, but I keep like putting it off. I want to go out there and spend the night up there. But I was hoping that it'd start getting dark around about 11 o'clock, but I think it gets dark around about 9:30, 9:40 maximum. And then, it gets light around about 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. So I might go up there next week. I just got to buy one thing to take with me, an air pump, because I've lost the bits from the other air pump. And when I went up the last time to plan to spend the night up there, every time I blew me bed matches up, it kept going down because I didn't have the right adapter to keep the air in. So I don't think it was punctured in any way. It's just like when I pulled it out, it just let the air out rather quickly. And I've got like this bed bench that I built, so I could lift up part of the actual bit where I lay on and shove tools down there and hide them. But the thing with that, a lot of dirt and rubbish you just get in there and like, get on all the equipment, like hand saws, hammers, and other equipment I had in there. They used to get really dirty underneath. So I eventually bought like a metal shelving unit, one of those 4 tire ones. I took that up there and built that, and I put my tools on there sometimes or hide them behind them. And last time I went up there, my bloody bushcraft cabinet had been broken into, the door had been kicked in. There were, most of everything was still there, but I couldn't find my hatchet. Well, I think one of my hatchets were there. I had the wood splitter, that was still there. But the hatchet, I think, had been taken. And a machete that I got off Amazon, never found it. Can't even remember what happened to it. And the chainsaw that I took up there so I can cut some of the dead tree down, because there was like really bad forecast and wind blowing every tree down, and one of them fell on top of my shoulder, and I took my chainsaw out there to go and fucking cut it, and the chainsaw got all screwed up and wouldn't run anymore. So I want to try and see if I can fix that. Otherwise, I might have to buy another one, but I don't want to buy another one just yet because I don't go up to my bushcraft as much. And the other hobbies, woodworking. I started buying more stuff for the woodworking, if it ever gets used. And me electronics, which I hope to start getting back into. That's why I bought these motor controller things, so I can like build some of the equipment that I used to build and make them better. But at least in one way, someone in my family say, "Oh, you've wasted a lot of money. You're not going to use it." Well, it's my money. It's my savings. I buy what I want to buy, and not only that, when I get to go 6 foot under, everything in here can be given to my son or my grandkids or my nephews, and they can do whatever they want with it. So I know my sister, Denise, when she came up, I know she took some tools, very expensive tools with her. Like I had a table saw, which wasn't a proper saw. It actually had the blade on it to cut stone, but you can actually change it over for a proper blade to cut wood. That disappeared. My big jigsaw, that went, and some other tools have disappeared. So that's why I don't buy the bigger ones now, because I don't have the room for it. So I buy the smaller ones. Come on. You can see that one now. No, that one, that bandsaw thing now. She wanted to take that, but she couldn't get it because the cable was all tangled up, and she just couldn't be bothered to do it. So I'm glad she didn't take that, because that originally cost me, I think, £150 from home base when they were open. They've actually closed down my local one there, but I think they cost me about £150. That the table saw was around about the same price as well, and I think my portable handsaw, that went missing, so I'm pretty sure she had that as well, and a bunch of other bits and pieces took. It is what it is. I did say that she can take some stuff, but I didn't expect her to take, the expensive stuff to give to her son, my nephew, but it happened. So that's why I had to buy everything again, but in smaller formats, because I just ain't got nowhere to put it at, right? I shouldn't really be having it in here because it's a bedroom. Can't put it in the living room because the living room's meant to be our gaming room, although I do gaming in here. I played a little bit of a Hunter Call of Wild today. They got a new DLC map out today, so I might go and download that and give that a little muck around later. But yeah, my living room's full of stuff. I can't even hardly move in there, It's like bundled so high, about 4 foot, 5 foot high, of boxes of games, in consoles and Christ knows what else. So I originally was going to try selling them, but I just didn't have, it wasn't the time, it's just that I didn't have the energy to list them on eBay, I think. So I was spending hundreds and hundreds of pounds on that shit, just sitting there doing nothing. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Some of it I'll probably give away, some I'll probably give to charity, some I'll probably still keep. And some I'll probably throw away. Alright, anyway, cheers for watching. So I've only got a couple more bits coming from Team U or AliExpress, whatever. I think it's Team U actually. Once it comes through, I'll do a quick video on it, but that'll be it. So now I've got to find somewhere to put this shit in. Just probably pull it back in that bag and leave it on the floor. And then I'll go onto my other channel and do a little bit of gaming, I think. Go and buy a new DLC for Hunter Call of Wild and get that little go. So cheers for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.